So here we have the Jaguar XE on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see that it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the right hand side, we have the rev counter. On the left hand side, the speedometer. In the center, you can see the fuel gauge, the total miles for the car, which are 49,735. Below that, a digital readout for the speedometer, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment, of course. If we back out to the steering wheel next, over on the right-hand side, we've got our cruise control and speed limiter, a heated steering wheel. On the left-hand side, stereo and phone controls. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedals, so you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over into the center, we've got the main touch screen. So you can get to the home screen from here where you can access your media. You are able to use the DAB, FM and AM radio. We have auxiliary input. Once you paired your phone, we'll have Bluetooth audio as well. Pairing your phone is easy. Just hit the phone button and then of course you'd hit yes to pair it, which we're not going to do at this point in time. We have a climate control, so you can select the direction you like the air distributed in from here. We have manual controls, which we'll come to in just a moment, to actually adjust the temperature. And then we've got heated front seats, which you adjust on here. Driver seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger side as well. On top of all of that, we've got a full color reversing camera as well. Below that is the main controls for your dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. Hitting the button to determine the direction of the air will open up the screen. Similarly, hitting the seat button will open up the screen for the seats. Once you're happy with all of those settings, the air conditioning is on at the minute. That's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the direction of the air and fan speed to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. You can see auto has now gone off. With the main volume for the stereo, the start and stop button for the engine itself, you just need to make sure the key is in the car with you. The dial to select your car's gear. So we're in park, obviously. Reverse, neutral, drive, and a push and twist for sport. When you switch the engine off, which I'm going to do in just a moment, this will lower down. We'll come back to that in just a sec, as I say. You can turn off the stop and start. You can turn off the traction control, and you can change the driving setup of the car. So normal, eco, rain and snow. And then over here, for the kind of track or dynamic driving mode. We also have an electronic handbrake, 2 cup holders. And as I say, when we turn the engine off, that will lower down. And similarly, of course, when you start the engine up, that will raise back out for you. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.